Hey, bro, Lardy. Hey, what's up, guys? Wow, this mic is super sensitive. Damn, man. Testing, testing. Let's see. Wow, the mic is super sensitive. Okay, looks good. Let's do this. Yeah, trying out the beta. Trying out the Were Moose versus Dragonfly. But mainly this is just to test like the input overlay on the OBS. So like you can see it in the top left corner. That's the keys that I'm using. Just want to see how like late my input is. Damn it. Just the thing about the beta, I think it's possible to kill Fever with new moves and the shadow skill. What's your opinion? Sako, are you, like, have you tried that actual fight with the moose, or is this kind of like theory? Because as it is right now, like I actually tried that fight. The problem with the shadow skill is that when the moose does the ground pound attack, like he actually hits the shadows, making them not neutral to you anymore. Dang it, missing those attacks. Yeah, so that's I think that's like something we gotta fix with it. The first phase with old moose. First phase, that means before things get crazy, right? Yeah, I think the first phase is possible with the old moose, but like the second phase, here's the thing, like you can't use this ground pound attack, and you also can't use your charge because your charge also will hit nightmare creatures. So I think they gotta change the shadow skill to make them immune to your area effect attacks unless you're targeting them. Dang it. There we go. Hey, Mikey. Is he gonna stomp on this one? Yep. So you're a Woody main now? No. Woody's just a fun character. I think he's probably my top 5. I wouldn't call him myself a main. I should probably untransform because I'm so high in awareness. Yeah, it was just a theory. So yeah, like, as it is now, you can't really use your charge unless you got, I mean, if you're gonna use your charge against Fuel Weaver, like, you gotta really be careful of the nightmare creatures. Like, don't charge into them. And then, you cannot use a ground pound. Or if you're gonna use a ground pound, you gotta make sure that, like, you cancel it if there's any nightmare creatures close to you when that happens. But that's just another thing to worry about, man. Come on, Unified, don't run away. Let's see. Yeah, but Sako, it might be possible. You just gotta watch out for those things. But I mean, you're already really gimped in that fight because you can't teleport and you can't, you know, flash your Nightmare Amulet on and off. You're gonna be stunned by him too, since you're gonna be always insane. So yeah, it's really difficult. You don't have any, and you can't use your area of effect attacks. Let's see, what else? It needs some fixes. Yeah, I agree. But I'm really happy with this Woody stuff, man. I'm really happy with what they did. So you are a Woody main now. What do you think about Wendy's skill tree? To be honest, like, this might be a minority opinion, especially among Wendy mains or any person that's getting any character that's getting a skill tree. But I'd rather they just leave Wendy alone. I think she's good enough already. Dang it. Keep pressing it too early. There we go. That's not. Dang this guy. Come on, enrage. Hey, Sid. Hope you're having a good Monday too. Yeah, so I'd rather not Wendy get a skill tree, but I don't know. I could probably come up with some interesting stuff for her if I gave it some thought, but yeah. Since I'm not really motivated for her to get one, I'm not really motivated to think of some interesting skills that she could get. Some of them, like a skill that I hope she doesn't get is to make Abigail have the ability to attack nightmare creatures. I hope they don't put that in, because that's kind of like Wendy's weakness, you know? Abigail can't fight nightmare creatures with her, so I see that as a downside. I wouldn't want them to just take away all her downsides. Hey Bob, good to see you, man. By the way, Bob and Sid, I'm on Twitch, you know. I do stream on there instead of this channel. It's Abigail's that you can... What the hell? Go time. What? What the heck was that? That's lame. Flower Storm. It's Abigail's ultimate that you can activate every 40 seconds. Ugh. No. Just give Wendy a bunch of fun things, but not useful things. That's my, like, input. This is what a programmer looks like. No, Comrade, is probably much. I mean, he does a much better job on the Striking Fight. Yeah, that's what I think. What is her health threshold? It's like what, 15,000 or something, and then 6,000. It's around there. wonder what if they add West skill tree. If you unlock them, you get extra bad luck. I don't know, doing Dragonflight optimally is kind of tough. Wendy skill tree. Now Wendy deals normal damage. Oof, I hope they don't do that, man. I hope they don't give Wendy normal damage. Gotta reset it now. Okay, comrade, I think I'm starting to agree with you about this Dragonfly. I only had one actual enrage in this whole fight. A little bit annoying. Wendy is hands down the best character? No, what do you mean? I would unironically love a West debuff tree. A debuff tree. So like, you know how the skill trees, they all start from like the bottom and they go up? I guess West would start from up and then go down, right? They did that. Can't pick Moon or Shadows. Neither side wants him. Just gets replaced with like another balloon option. They're not gonna fix negative effects using skill tree for sure. They did fix the negative effects of whatchamacall, the consuming idols for the Weremoose. So that's, I mean, that is an option. That is a possibility. They also took away, like, they gave Wolfgang the ability to not have to think in order to use his Mighty Gym. Like, they solves the, yeah, and the full moon. So they do take away some negative effects like that. It's a lame fight, man. Day 5. I started this fight on day 3. Jeez. But to be honest, that downside is like, was awful to an insane degree during, yeah, it didn't, that downside came, like they had the downside before the whole Moonstorm quest. So this is their kind of way of letting Woody do that quest. But wait, don't you have to beat CC in order to get that upside? Don't you have to beat CC? So you gotta already beat... Oh, okay, you can beat it with a different character. Never mind. Never mind. So it's fine. You just can't pick Woody then as your first character you beat CC with, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I'll just cheat. The people who are at the level in which they're using cheats and stuff are probably not, like, you know, noobs and stuff. So Weremoose Woody is actually good now. Yep, I like it. Like it a lot. So I think that's a stream. That's all I wanted to really do right now. I'm gonna head over to Twitch with Comrade and we're gonna try out the new Woody and Wigfrit. See how ridiculous that combo is gonna be. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, I just wanted to test like this overlay that has like my keyboard so you can see the inputs. Cause I want to see like if there's a delay in which I do things, like I input things and then my character like moves and stuff. Because I fully feel that whenever I play, but I just wanted to see if it's actual, if it's just me like hallucinating or if it's actual a thing. But yeah, I think you guys all know my Twitch channel. Maybe I'll just post it in the chat in case anybody for some reason doesn't. But yeah, me and Comrade are gonna stream that like probably in like 10 or 15 minutes. If you guys wanted to watch that. Yeah, this was just me testing this overlay thing. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. This was really just a test stream, but yeah. Always nice having conversation with you guys. Really happy with the Woody, like, buff. I guess that's what you call it. Looks like I'm booting up my PC. You can't look at Twitch from your phone? What? Um, I'll read these comments though. Let's see. Sid says, I kinda am okay with skill trees, but man, I don't know. If I can handle character reworks around 2, please Clay, just give me new world generation biomes. Well, Sid, you're a Wardy main, and Wardy is not that bad, right? Like, there's some characters that need a TLC. Woody is one of them. Walter's another one. Winona is slightly. And then, what is the last one? Willow? Yeah, so I think that's the main ones we're looking for with these character skill trees. The other ones are just like whatever, you know, just they're already good characters, so they don't really need it. But maybe it'll make them a little bit more interesting rather than good. MD Abadul Alfad says, whenever I play Wolfgang, I never use the Mighty Gym. I guess Clay wanted us to use the gym more. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Not only does the gym, like, do you not have to think when using the gym if you use a skill point, but it also increases your max mightiness by 50. So that's an incentive to use the gyms over the dumbbells, but really, like, who's going to use the gym still? Maybe if it's right at your base. Like, if you're fighting a boss by your base, maybe. But you get mightiness so easily by just fighting as Wolfgang. Who needs the gym? You barely even need dumbbells with him. Will Wolfgang Whistle increase other players' damage? No, the whistle is supposed to just increase follower damage. So it's not working right now. That's the last I heard. I haven't really tested it out too much, but we tried it yesterday, and I don't think it worked, and I don't think it's still working. It would be cool if the whistle buffs like other people's followers, like Weber. Imagine Wolfgang, you give Weber the whistle. You can just make all your spiders way stronger. Or maybe not way stronger. I'm not sure how much it buffs them, but that'll be pretty interesting. The best thing that comes out of the Wolfgang skill tree for me. But yeah, it's only buffing followers, not players. Sid says, sweet, looks like a booting. Okay. Have a great day, bro. You too, man. Will Wolfgang Whistle increase other players' damage? Okay, that's a repeat. Lardy, I swear I'm not going insane. People don't think Walter needs a rework. Well, you know, the internet is a huge place. There's always going to be people with crazy opinions, but yeah, I think it's the majority of people majority of people who've played Walter past like early game are gonna probably agree that compared to the other characters, he's really lackluster and needs some really good skill tree stuff to make him more like enjoyable to play. I'm curious about Wanda's tree. I love Warley, but he's not too high up on the skill tree need. I'm curious as to what Hell have though. Yeah, I think me and Comrade talked about this yesterday, but Warley, like the best thing they could do for Warley is give like a biome that provides like garlic and chili, the stuff like that, instead of like giving him an alternate to having to farm all this stuff or get RNG in order to just gain access to chili flakes and stuff. Yeah, just give him more alternatives. That'll be better than the skill tree, but who knows? Maybe they'll give him some kind of crafting ability to craft his own chili peppers or whatever. Are they just gonna copy paste Wolfgang's planar branches? For who? Oh, for other characters? No, I think that's just Wolfgang because he is the boring, like just stat increase character. I don't think any other one is like that. It would be really funny if you could get a ton of Wolfgangs to use Whistle and just massively buff followers. Yeah, like each Whistle like increases or each Wolfgang who blows a whistle increases the follower damage. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I'm not sure though. I'm not like for Weber, I would rather his followers have more like durability. Like I would rather the whistle buff the durability rather than the attack, just because more durability means they're more tanky, which means that less of a chance of them dying in a boss fight. Weber's army is really strong, like attack-wise. They already outdamage Wolfgang if your army is big enough. So yeah, for me as like a guy who plays Weber a lot, I'd rather it buff the durability of your followers, not their attack. I think that's where it's at a lot because, like, yeah, you want your followers to be able to increase their HP to withstand like multiple hits from bosses. That's generally it. So yeah, unless you're going with like one follower, like one pigman or something. But yeah, usually if you're going for followers to help you, you're gonna get an army, and it's better for armies to have more HP, in my opinion, than more damage. Hell's Kitchen. It'd be so Kino. Kino. Hello, hello, my man. What's the summary of last Twitch stream? Last Twitch stream. You were there though, right? Last Twitch stream, what did we do? We beat B Queen with 2 Weremooses first try, like no strats, on the fly. It's pretty good. I mean, that just showcases how much better the Weremoose is now. After that, we beat B Queen with Weremoose and Wartox, which is pretty nuts. Before, it was like a really annoying fight. Now it's really viable. After that, we fought Dragonfly with 2 Weremooses. Very viable with 2 Weremooses against Dragonfly, no walls. So, again, a really viable fight. You just gotta learn how to kite the enraged phase. It takes a little bit of practice. I don't think you should jump right into it. What did we do after that? I don't know, we did a bunch of shenanigans after that. Like, we tried the Wendy, like, birch nut farm, where she lights a tree guard on fire, or a poison birch nut tree on fire. And instead of using fire staffs, we just tried to light them on fire with a torch, and surprisingly, the output of that was kind of close. It wasn't all that much different. We got about 100 birch nuts and 200 twigs after a day of farming. It's pretty good. And now that Woody can craft the tree guard idols, like, you can do that on the fly, on demand, whenever. What did we do after that? I fought Toadstool by myself. I think I died. I gotta check the footage. I think I was robbed. I think Comrade took me out of were form because I don't remember my wareness being at 1. I thought it was higher than that, but apparently I detransformed on top of like a spore cloud and I just died. We did, what else did we do? I know we tested out Wormwood. No, that one was you. Okay, I'll check the footage, man. I don't know, you're really sneaky like that. But then after that, yeah, I guess we fought Toadstool with 2 Weremooses. Misery Toadstool with 2 Weremooses. Went really well. I think we used like 3 idols each. I want to say 3. So 6 idols total. I'm not sure how long the fight was, but very viable. I mean, on my stream before that, I beat Misery Toadstool by myself as a Weremoose, so it's already viable with just 1. 2 is really cool. What else? Yeah, we tested Wolfgang a little bit. We tested out Wormwood. Answered a lot of. I think we spent most of the time just answering comments, man, because the comments were just coming in way too quickly compared to what we were able to like address them. Because they specifically pointed him and Wanda out when talking about planar damage being an issue. Dude, they already do so much damage. Is planar damage really an issue for these guys? Whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head over to my Twitch channel. Because I told Comrade we're gonna stream at 8 o'clock my time. It's 8:10 now, so a little bit behind schedule. But yeah, thanks for everybody for stopping by. If you guys want to see the new buffed Weremoose and Wigfrid, check out our stream right now. If not, take care, everybody. Have a great day. See you guys around.